So it's with much sadness I must send off Anjin, because last night was a subbing of the final episode, and what can I say? It was phenomenal. That last scene, oh my god, that last scene was just spine-tinglingly amazing. The music, Sato opening his eyes, oh my god, I was just like, don't end. Please, I need to know what happens next. I need to know. This isn't right, okay? Don't end this anime here. I need to know what's going to happen next. Sato has 2 more ways to go. Like, the second way is him assassinating a bunch of people. The third is him becoming a ruler of the country. It's kind of like, oh my god. Everyone in the anime is effed. He can't get out of the situation alive. Sato is a murderous person. He's unstoppable. You are powerless compared to him. Like, he just took down most of that entire, like, group last episode. You can't do anything against him. He is literally this powerhouse of one person. He's a one-man army. You know, you had, like, a bunch of other people. Still, he's a one-man army. But, my god. That whole first section with Kei trying to escape from the entire thing because basically they found out his actual whereabouts. And yeah, Kita's an asshole. Kita actually went and told Tozaki that actually, look, we actually found out his whereabouts and he's actually here. And Tozaki's all like, oh my god, we can actually capture him. So we actually might be able to do something good. As people, we actually might be able to do something good. We actually might get our reputation back. But in the end, it actually just backfired completely. Tozaki kind of sitting there going, like, he's just, like, in his own mind is going, oh, for God's sake, really? Come on. I had this in the bag. Just, goddamn it. I kind of thought to myself, Tozaki, you know how smart Kei is as a person. Wouldn't you realise you're not going to get out of this, like, scot-free? You won't capture him at all. The fact that even Izumi used their IBM as well, it's kind of like, Izumi, you might want to be careful about that, just in case everyone else finds out you're an Anjin, because she was kind of really, like, kind of close about it. She wasn't, like, really, like, open about, I'm an Anjin, like, doing everything an Anjin would do. No, but I was kind of saying, you gotta be more careful there, because maybe someone might actually find out you're an Anjin, but no, it actually ended up alright. So I was like, thank God, best girl Izumi did not actually get taken in, because I like how Tozaki was basically saying, next time you wake up, you'll be on that bed being experimented. And I was like, oh, and the fact that Kei was actually getting those flashbacks of that whole ordeal, it's kind of like, oh mate, but in the end, Kei actually overwhelmed him and escaped, and now Kei and Ko are gonna go and take down Sato. So it's kind of like, holy crap, what's gonna happen next? I wanna know, because it's set up so much things. I need to freaking know what's going to happen next. And movie 2 ain't going to come out until, like, very later into the year. So I'm kind of like, I'm going to sit here and wait. I can't sit here and wait. I got to read the manga as well. So hopefully if I get some free time, I will actually review the manga volumes of this anime. Because I know the manga's already great as it is. Because I reviewed volume 1 originally. Knew it was great then. So I will try to actually review the rest of the volumes for you guys. But still, I've got to talk about the granny as well. The granny. Oh my god, her character. I loved her relationship with Kei in the sense, it was just so freaking great. It had like a kind of grandmother and grandson kind of relationship. It was just so freaking great. The fact they actually kind of held her up and said, oh, we're doing it, I'll kill her. The fact that he said, I'm sorry, I was kind of like, okay, at least he wasn't a douchebag about it. He didn't just go outright say, I'm going to try and kill you for this reason. I liked how she said, oh, don't worry about it. I actually quite like drama like this. I was kind of like, she's so freaking great. Quite just give her an Oscar because she's so freaking adorable. Just that whole bit, I was just like, I love that character. I didn't want to see her go, because for some reason the granny was so freaking great. She was just such a great character. Like, she actually turned Kei in the first place, and just, like, kind of shielded him from everyone else. It was actually really freaking nice of her, but she was just such a freaking great character in the end. She kind of was a really good sport. I liked it. But, god damn it, just everything about this episode was freaking great. It was actually an amazing final. The fact they had the IBM fight between Izumi and Kei as well, which is so freaking great in the sense, you kind of had the whole section where Kei actually had kind of like flood event, in the sense when he kind of had that event where he's kind of like piling out IBMs constantly, in the sense he's like piling them out like instantly. When one died, he was piling another one, another one, and another one. It's kind of like, whoa, so you're kind of experiencing the flood event in that whole regard, and Izumi's kind of like, babe, what the hell is going on here? We can't actually do anything. He's actually overwhelming us completely. Like, we can't physically do anything about this whole situation. And then I like how Izumi actually named her IBM as well. I was like, can you get freaking cuter? It's like, just literally best girl, just freaking right there with Winter. Just, oh man. But yeah, it's ended now. It's really disappointing because this was freaking great. It was a great series in its own right, in a sense. I kind of thought to myself, what would Polygon Pictures do to this manga? Because I kind of thought to myself, it's 3D. I kind of skeptical about the whole 3D idea, but in the end, it kind of grew on me. The actual 3D itself was amazing. I liked it. The actual IBMs themselves are freaking great. The character designs as well were bloody phenomenal. Everything about this anime was so freaking great. I like how Kita in the end basically is like, I want my money, and then I like how Izumi is basically like, they won't give you your money, it's all just a rumor, and then him going, it's like her going, oh, don't worry, we actually send you a certification that you actually helped us. I was kind of like, ha ha, screw you, Kita, you're an asshole. But man, it was so freaking great. I must say, I enjoyed myself reviewing this whole entire series because every single week you just came back just wanting more. It was just so freaking amazing. Sato was a villain. I haven't seen a villain so great as Sato since Makishima from Psycho Pass. Like, ever since then, I thought, won't find a villain great as Makishima. I was sorely mistaken. Sato was so freaking menacing, so freaking amazing, so freaking powerful, that you just couldn't do anything to him to actually just kind of take him down. Literally, you couldn't. They kind of just exhausted everything in their power just to kind of take him down, and still they couldn't do it. He's kind of like, he's a powerhouse. You can't take him down. He's Sato. You can't do anything. The fact he opens his eyes in the very last second, I was like, you're all left. You're not going to get out of that situation alive. Literally, Japan is screwed when Sato opens his eyes. You just know at that point, you ain't going to get out, and you ain't going to get out alive. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I have to send off this anime, because it was, I said originally it was amazing. It was great. I want to come back next week and see another episode, because it deserves more episodes. It deserved a larger adaptation. It deserved it more, because it had everything it needed to do to be amazing, and it freaking damn was. But just, it was 13 episodes long. It was CGI, and no one watched it. I was kind of like, what's the problem? It's CGI. I'm one of those people who kind of don't like CGI in 2D animation, but when it's solely 3D, I can probably get used to it, in the sense I can probably grow accustomed to it. When it's used in 2D animation, but use a load in 2D animation, I'm kind of like, come on 3D mate, when I want to calm down a little bit there. But if it's actually just solely 3D, not too bad. I'm not like against the whole idea, but I just don't understand why no one watched it. It was such a freaking great anime series. Every single character in this anime was freaking damn amazing. Tosaki as a person, loved him. Izumi as a character was a bloody amazing. Kei as a freaking character, holy crap. He was so freaking calculated. He was smart. He knew what he was doing. He actually kind of used reverse psychology on his IBM as well to actually control him. It was just amazing. The fact that he actually just had to use reverse psychology to kind of use him, it was so freaking great. I was kind of like, you can't get better. And the fact that Kei was actually really smart about what you had to do just made you realise he's such a different MC. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Light Yagami from Death Note in that whole regard. He was kind of light. It's just, man, it's sad to send us off, but we've all said Happy New Driver. If you leave a like, do leave us quite a bit. Leave a sub. Do leave a sub. It's quite a bit. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this entire review series of this anime, because I loved every single second of it, because it was so freaking great. So, we're about to Happy New Driver, and that's it.